Hi, welcome back everyone. I am Manbeak. I'm from Spider Trap Gaming. So, this is episode 3. We were supposed to talk about the smeltery and the furnace from Tinker's Construct. And so, funny story, I was recording an episode and did not realize as I was building all this that it didn't quite work out. So, I had to remake it, so it took a day, an extra day, and sorry about that, guys. I know you like the content and keep it rolling out here for you. So what I'd like to do now is kind of walk you through exactly what I've got going on here. Seeing that I already have it all built, you're going to need to know exactly what's going on. So let's start with the tables, because quite frankly, if you look in the book, you see here, make Tinker's Construct tools from bone or flint. You don't actually need either the furnace or the smeltery over there for that. You only need the tables from Tinker's Construct, okay? So, let's talk about these tables real quick, and this funky little chest I got here in the middle, okay? So, this chest is completely unnecessary. You don't absolutely need it, but it really makes life easy, okay? So, first you have the stencil table, the pattern chest, followed into the part builder, okay? The reason these three are set up like this is because you can make the stencils here, and they can go directly into the pattern chest and stay there. You don't need to carry them around or find them in your chests or anything to that effect. And then you can use this table, which is the part builder, which utilizes the stencils, and it will feed right into it. Okay? Yeah, see there, pattern chest shows there, and I guess not. Man, do I have that? Nope, there it is. You see they're all in a line there, so they're all interconnected, so I can just pick them right there, okay? So, let's start off here by working with the stencil table. That's the first part, okay? So we need to make these stencils first. So I went ahead and make these blank patterns. They're actually really easy. I believe it's 2 sticks, 2 planks. I forgot the patterns. Patterns. Here we go. You see that blank pattern right there? So I was right. 2 planks of any type and 2 sticks of any type. Make you 4 patterns there. So let's start by examining what we're going to need to make the... Oh, let's do pickaxe first. Let's do pickaxe. Alright, so tools. Alright, let's go to... I think I went too far, did I? Yep, there it is. So there's the pickaxe. So you're going to need those items right there. Okay? So a handle, the head, and the binder. Let's look for those items and make those stencils. So it looks like there's the head item there. So pickaxe head pattern, good. Let's see here. Tool, is it tool rod? Tough tool rod. Yep, it's the tool rod right there. Alright, and one of the binders. I believe it's this one. Binding pattern, that's the one we need. Alright, and we're just going to go ahead and transfer these items right in there. So we don't need to keep them on us. So pattern chest there. Okay. Okay, so now you see these items over here because they come off of there. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get us some flint and some bones. Let's go find those. I think I just kept a whole bunch of that stuff up here in this this area over here. Let me see. Not in that one. There's some flint. Let's pull that out there. Have anything else anywhere else? I don't see any bone there. I don't see any bone there. There's 10 more seared brick. We could use those maybe later on. Okay. Oh, look, there's a bunch more seared brick for us. Interesting. Don't know that I need it anymore. I guess I could expand on the ones I have. So let's see if we can utilize what Toasty has and get us some more bones real quick. So QS find bone. maybe we'll get lucky and one of these will have some bone for us. Not that one, and oh look, that one has plenty. So let's go ahead and buy a stack of 50 bone real quick. Let's do the same thing for flint. No results for flint. That's okay. I got the 4. I think the 4 should suffice for now. Because I normally only make the 1 item out of flint. So, part builder. Let's go ahead and use that. We're going to go ahead and make the head out of the bone. Alright, so there's the bone pickaxe head. Let's make the handle out of bone as well. Yeah, the handle out of bone. I'm going to make 1 item out of flint. And I'll tell you exactly why I do this. Flint's really easy to get, especially in the beginning. You can make gravel real easy. So when you have Tinker's items made out of 2 different items, specifically bone and flint, well, you can go ahead and repair the item with that, with either one of those. So let's say you have bone flint pickaxe and you have no bone left on you, but you have 1 flint. Well, you can take the flint and that and put them together and they will repair. Same works equally well for the bone when you don't have any flint and so on. Later on when you upgrade this and make it into, say, I don't know, iron and bone and flint, well then you can repair it with any of the 3 things. So just thoughts for future. So binder in there, handle in there, pickaxe in there. We want to name it. We're going to call it we'll call it Blint. Yeah, that's bone and flint mixed together. I don't know. Just something stupid. Alright, so there it is. We have ourselves a pickaxe. Alright. Now, secondary weapon I think might be useful here is the mattock. Now, the mattock is really cool. You can use the mattock to be an axe and a weapon. And I believe it actually acts as a shovel as well, which kind of reduces your toolkit way down, which is really nice. So, I'm going to probably have to make a mattock, just so I don't have to have all these items around. Plus, you know, I don't need a sword, don't need an axe, don't need a shovel, just the 1 mattock. So the 2 items will be all I really need, plus a hammer. And carrying around the extra things like the chisel and the wand, yeah, it kind of just breaks those items down into small parts for us. You don't have to have all these extra stuff. So let's go ahead and look at a mattock real quick and see what we want to make out of that. You know what? I don't even remember what stencils it uses, so let's look that up real quick. So tools. See, right there it is. So you need all of these items here. Handle looks like the axe portion and the tip. So let's look here. What is this part here? That's the broad axe head. That's the axe head. Scythe head. Not really sure which one it is. Shard pattern. Shovel head pattern. Axe head. Broad axe head. Scythe. Excavator. Hammerhead. I don't think I need any of those. So I have the tool rod there. Let's see if it's just a shovel head there. Oh, it looks like I need more patterns. Let's go ahead and make some more of those up then. Can I make them right here? Let's look. Yes, I can. That was easier. So, shovel head. I think it's the axe head. Let's make that one. Let's see if that's right. We'll need that. Oops. Put that back in there. Mattock. Okay, so yep, it was. It was a shovel head there, an axe head, and that there. Okay, that's easy enough. So shovel head, we're gonna go ahead and make that out of. Let's make that out of bone. Let's make the handle out of bone. And let's make the axe head out of the flint if I can. Yes, I can. Alright. Back over here to the toolmaker. Let's type in the mattock position there. Let's add those items in there. Alright. So I have all of those tools I needed there. So let's go back in here and say, yep, we have those items. Interesting enough, that's complete there. On to Stone Age. Well, we'll cover Stone Age in the next video, probably starting then. I actually want to get into showing you these items. So let's start over here with the smeltery. Okay, so the smeltery is easy. You need seared bricks. Seared bricks pretty much does everything in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at those real quick. Seared bricks. See, right there's the seared brick. Now, interesting enough, seared bricks are made out of grout, and grout's kind of an annoying situation. So what you have to do is you have to add gravel, sand, and clay together, and they will give you grout. Now, since it's so much, it gives you a whole stack of 8, which makes 8 seared bricks, which makes only 2 of the seared brick blocks, and you need quite a few of them. So if you're gonna do this, you're gonna need to make quite a bit of it, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, that's the seared brick there. Also, those seared bricks go together to make the controller, the seared tanks, right there. You'll see here that I have smeltery drains. You need seared bricks to make those. You have the casting table and the casting basin. And the faucets, okay? You need all of those items. Now, you can also use the seared glass, but that is not necessary. As up to you, you can simply just use more seared brick. Now, what happens is, these seared tanks get filled with lava. Now, you come over here to the controller. Now, you fill those tanks up with the lava, and you place items in here. Let's go ahead and just put some stone in there real quick. There's 5. 5's good. We'll put these things in here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and fill this up a little bit. Alright. So you put the items in the smeltery and they will start to smelt it. You see here how it's smelting down. And they will be put into the smelter area here. And then what you can do is you can actually click on the item that is in the smeltery and put it on the bottom, and that's what will pour from here, okay? So the important thing here is the casting basin here, that's made for casting entire blocks. So let's say I have all of these blocks here, and they are being melted down, and they'll be melted down into stone over here. If I put that on the bottom and come over here and turn this faucet on, it'll pour me out a full stone right here. Alright, it won't come out cobblestone, it'll come out like a block of stone. Okay? And you can do that with pretty much any of the other items you're going to put in there. So, you know what, I'd actually like to go get some other items to put in there, just for a little show and tell here. Just so I can pour them out for you and kind of give you an idea what's going on there. Let's get 5 iron ingots there. I think iron's going to be just fine right now. Because I kind of like to upgrade, you know, either my pickaxe or the other with some iron. But once these burn off, I'll put that iron in there and just show you a little bit about that. I can also pour you a block of the stone just so you get an idea what that's about. Now, the casting table is a little different. So what you can do you go over here to the stencil table, and you create, let's see here, let's create an axe head. It doesn't really matter what you use. I'm just going to use bone now because I have it. Alright, because all that's going to be pretty much wasted in the end. Alright, you come over here, you place the bone head on here like so. Okay, now you see it's there. Now when you get a chance, you can pour, usually you have to use something other than stone. Let me see if stone will work just for the tutorial here. Pour something into it. Nope, I guess stone's not going to work. Guess stone won't work. I guess have to wait for the iron. But again, you can pour it in there, and it'll create a mold for you. And then you can use the mold to pour other stuff into. So let me see if it'll let me pour a stone block here. Yep, it's let me pour a stone block. So you just right-click on the faucet there. Pour it out till it fills it up. And then you gotta wait for it to cool. You can see the little progress bar there at the top. Once it's cool, you can just pick it right out of there. Right, you see that? I got some seared stone out of it. How nice is that? Okay. But let's go ahead and I wonder if I can put that back in there. I don't even know. Huh, funny enough, I can. Okay. So again, that's another easy way then to get seared stone to create a furnace or however you wish to do it. So let me see how that iron is doing. So iron's almost done. I want to see if it'll let me pour an iron cast for you real quick, because I'd really like to make that happen right here on this video. Meanwhile, while that's melting down, let's talk about the furnace real quick. All right, the furnace requires very specifically at least a 3 by 3. All right, so the underneath here I have a 3 by 3, so it's not on the top level, but one level down under by the floor there. Then I have this level and this level, and then one more here at the top, and I'll show you that in a minute. How this works is on the second level up, you have to have this furnace controller here. Okay, that's kind of like the thing that acts as your furnace. You can put stuff in there and burn it like that. Okay, and then you have to have seared brick in 3 levels minimum. So the bottom level, middle level, top level. You don't really have to have it 3 by 3 on the top and bottom level. You only simply have to have that middle brick to cover up the hole, because there has to be a space inside, which constitutes the furnace there. Okay, but I put this block here because I raised the whole furnace up 1 extra here. That's completely unnecessary there, that top one. And then I left a hole here and put 1 seared bricks on top. And what that did effectively was doubled this size. So instead of just these top 6 here, I added these additional 9 down here by adding that extra layer. Okay, so that's important. To make it work then, you have the seared tank here with the lava in it, and that's kind of what makes this whole furnace work. That's your fuel source there. And the reason that's so nice is because you don't have to have any sort of fuel like coal or anything like that, and it really makes it easier, especially if you have that crucible upstairs making all that lava for you. So let's go over here back to the controller and pick our molten iron. See how it went on the bottom there. All right, and then we're going to go over to the faucet and let's see if it lets us pour one of these. Nope. I wonder what I have to use. Let's consult our handy dandy book. So, tools. Let's see. I don't remember how to look. I guess that's something I'm going to have to figure out here in a bit, and let you guys know how that all works. Because I'm going to have to figure out how to pour the base in for you guys. Let me see if I can I don't even know. Can I pour out, don't let me pour an iron block out for you guys. At least I'll get that done. Yeah, I don't know why I cannot remember for the life of me. Not remember for the life of me why that wouldn't work. I think I might need brass, maybe? That's possible. So if I want to finish this block of iron, obviously I have to add more iron, which I'm not going to do right now. But you get the idea of what the furnace is about here, and how the pouring works and that sort of thing. So there's that much. This furnace. The reason I like this furnace a lot, and I use it a lot, is because you can burn so many things at once. Okay, so if let's say I wanted to make these 4 into charcoal there, I can just simply put them in there, and they'll just cook off in the charcoal, and it's going to do them all at the same time. And I can walk away, and that's that. So there's the smeltery for you guys. Also down there you saw the furnace, and a little bit about the tinkers there. So let's look into the crucible here. So I know I showed it to you before. Crucible's fairly easy to make. And if you just keep feeding it stone, or cobblestone as I was, it will just keep making lava for you as long as there's a fire source underneath. Alright, and that's how you can feed your furnaces real easy. So you just fill it up and you notice the numbers at the top ticking down, and that'll work out for you there. So that's the end of that portion. Now, I think in the next episode, we're just going to head straight for the Stone Age here. Make a dark room 25 blocks away from your base for spawning mobs and obtaining loot. I actually already did make that mob grind over there for us, so it's not really necessary to make that dark room. This will work out just fine, and right now it seems to be pretty bright in there. I have to figure out why that is. I know sometimes in some of the recent history there, the light blocks aren't working quite right, and they're staying lit inside of an area that should be dark. Easy fix. I'll take care of that off screen though. I think sooner or later we're gonna have to automate this process here for the crucible, putting stone in there, making the lava, and making that automating that would actually save us a lot of time and effort. So thank you guys for watching this episode, and I'll be getting back to making the next episode very soon. See you guys later.